Today we're out here in the southern Cary area and we're checking out the neighborhood of Lochmere. Actually, it's really more like 25 neighborhoods all put together. I'm going to show you the only new construction in the area, as well as a home tour walkthrough of one of the homes that's for sale here in Lochmere, so you can get an inside look at what it's like to live in Lochmere. Let's check it out. So right next door to Lochmere neighborhood is the Lochmere golf course. Now, the interesting thing is it's not actually technically associated with Lochmere, with the HOA or anything like that. It's a semi-private golf club, which means you can book as someone from the public, you can book a round of golf, or you can have a membership, and membership has its privileges. You can book earlier and you have preferred tee times and that sort of thing. You can see a little bit of the driving range behind me, and this is located right next door to General Lochmere Estates. So the Lochmere pool is behind me. I don't shoot video of pools because I don't want anybody getting mad at me. But yeah, it's a nice big size pool, and this is only open to the residents of Lochmere. So you're not gonna have just public pools where, you know, people are crowding, and it's not like the YMCA. YMCA is great. We're part of the YMCA, but those pools can get a little bit more crowded. So yeah, exclusive use for Lochmere residents. So this home is listed at $1,015,000, and it is about 4,150 square feet. Now the main level area is about 2,500 square feet, and then the lower basement, which is finished, it has an office, and we'll show you a few clips of that. It has an office, it has a bedroom, and it has another like TV room, bonus room, kids room, whatever you'd want to use it for. Down there is another 1,500 square feet, and the lot size itself is actually a half acre, just below a half acre, and it's in Lochmere, so you do have neighbors around, but that's not really too bad. You're not staring in anybody's window as they're doing dishes and stuff here. Nice size. Again, this area and most of the areas in Cary, as well as the center hubs of the bigger cities, they're going to have, cities and towns, they're going to have a more established, older homes. That's just mostly what's there. Unless somebody tore something down and rebuilt it or did a remodel top to bottom, you're mostly looking at older homes. A lot of these, they're all in great condition. I mean, I haven't seen a home that was really beat up in this area, because mostly we're talking middle-class people who can afford to keep their home up. So this home is gorgeous, and even though it's a little older, it's in great condition. So yeah, it could be a good option for somebody who's ready to move in, do some updates over time, or even if you want to come in with your cash and just renovate it. Yeah, that's a good option. All right, so this home is 4,150 square feet, built in 1992, and it's got a little bit of a vibe in between the 70s and in between the modern 2020s. So yeah, definitely a lot more wood in the property, and they did upgrade the kitchen. So check out the kitchen. This will probably be one of the things that people might stumble on a little bit, and that's because it's a little bit of a smaller galley kitchen for a 4,000 square foot house. It's almost as if they could have taken the breakfast nook and just kind of expanded it into a nice big grand kitchen. But if a smaller kitchen doesn't bother you, or you're okay with the wood stylings, then yeah, might be a great option for you. So this is a beautiful master bedroom. It's large, and it flows right into an office slash sunroom. You definitely use this for morning coffee or just hanging out, looking at the trees and birds outside. And it also continues out onto the deck, which is a wraparound deck. Now there's two sides to having an office, as you know, attached to your bedroom, which is like, A, your work is always there, and B, it is not a, it's not a well-conditioned space, as in like you've got these skylights that are really kind of producing a lot of heat in this area. So this room is actually quite a bit warmer than the master. So you just close the doors and close it off, use it for, whatever you'd like. Okay, families may prefer this. There is a finished basement, complete with a fireplace, and it's a TV room, bonus room that is finished. It's actually got tile floors, which is unusual for this area. There's the built-ins and the fireplace. If you got kids and you're like, kids, get out of here, you send them down into the basement. There is a guest room, sort of bonus room, kids room down here. It's got an exit straight out, and yeah, I could easily put a child or two down here. Laundry room is down here. You don't need to see that. And bathroom with a little bit of a gym attached to it. This would be considered a small office or a small gym. Continuing on downstairs, you've got this really nice sized office space, finished flooring, finished basement with, conditioned and everything. It's being used as an office right now, but yeah, it could be used as a bedroom, large bedroom, or all kinds of different options. Final thoughts, this is a lot of home for the buck. There's definitely a little bit of an aged look to it, so you may want to do some upgrades and bring in some cash to do some renovations, some paint, maybe redo the kitchen or some flooring. It's original oak flooring. It's in great shape, but some people prefer new flooring. And the lot size is good for this area. A lot of lot sizes are a little bit larger and a little more wooded, but overall it's a beautiful place. Nice wraparound deck in the back. And location is what you're buying here for $1 million for sure. You're really close to Cary, 20 minutes to downtown Raleigh, probably maybe even 15 minutes to downtown Raleigh, and 15 minutes to the airport. So that's a big deal. Lochmere is the name of the area, and this is what $1 million buys you in Lockmere. All right, so let's check out a little bit more about where Lochmere is located and what's nearby, so you can understand kind of the layout for things. First of all, we'll start with the map. Let me get myself out of the way here. And basically, Lochmere, it's not real clear right away. You have to kind of jump into it, but Lochmere is located here, just south. So this is Cary, and you've got the one freeway kind of runs at a 45-degree angle. Right here, you can see the two lakes, the big lake and the small lake right there. So this is where Lochmere is located. And as you can see, the Cocoa Booth Amphitheater is right here. They have live shows, including Christmas shows and lights, Chinese lights for Chinese celebrations. Really great venue. And just as you go up here is Waverly. We're going to look at that in just a second. The Lochmere Golf Club is just down here. This little section right here, Highlands, is just a little part that actually is included in Lochmere down in this area too. So this is technically still part of Lochmere. I believe it's up to Penny Road. And so yeah, there's the golf course that runs through the middle, the two lakes. Lake Lamond has the walking trail around it, and then there's the larger lake. So yeah, diving into a little bit more about what makes Lochmere special. There's 24 sub-neighborhoods, and each area has its own small, unique neighborhood feel. There's 1,966 homes in the whole entire development, and they have both houses and townhomes, smaller houses and bigger houses. So there's really a variety of homes in the area. As I said in another part of the video, it's flanked. Over here is Holly Springs, and over here, you probably see it better on the map. You've got Holly Springs Road over here, and you've got Kildare Farm. Kildare Farm is the road that runs straight up into the center of Cary, right up into downtown Cary, which includes the downtown Cary Park and walkable areas, social district down there, and great pubs, restaurants. It's a hub for the whole entire town. And they spent $68 million on the downtown Cary Park, which it's really remarkable. It's got a little theater, it's got a dog park, it's got a bar, it's got a golf, little putting green, walkways, there's all kinds of stuff there. So there's another video we've made about that if you want to take a closer look. And what else? And then you've got Waverly Place here. This is a big shopping center. Across the street from Waverly is Crescent Commons, is the Walmart, and the Harris Teeter is located right here, close by. And I mean, for some of these houses, they could walk up there. It's a little bit of a walk, I would say, but 5 minutes in your car and you're right in all the shopping that you could need. If you cross up above, because I know this is important for some people, cross over the one and across Southwest Cary Parkway, you run into Trader Joe's right there. So that's a little bit about the area. Waverly has Chick-fil-A, as you can see, Whole Foods Market. It's got a Cine Bistro, which has movies that you can sit in a recliner and they bring the food to your seat. My wife and I love that one. Shake Shack, and there is a little park in the middle of the area. You can take your kids just to play with two different playgrounds, a little kid playground and a big kid playground. And then also they do concerts there in the summer. So there's a lot to look at. And Whole Foods Market is there, a bunch of different other stuff. Some banking and things are in that area. So that's all very convenient. Getting back to Lochmere though, you've got a 1.1 mile loop around Loch Lomond for walking and jogging, and Lake Lochmere is the bigger lake, and you've got biking and rafting around there. You can use watercraft on it, but I don't think you can use any motor boats or anything with a motor. No loud stuff on there. It's pretty mellow, and they've got houses lining both of the lakes. The master HOA fee for Lochmere is $750 a year. That's for the master, and there are smaller HOAs within for each neighborhood. They vary according to what the neighborhood is. There's 3 pools, 8 tennis courts, 6 pickleball courts because pickleball is red hot, and 10 miles of trails throughout. Let's pull up the trails. Okay, so this is a little funky here, but they have these are all parsed out on the websites. So this part over here, Lockwood Pool and Tennis Club, is down here, right there. This superimposes right on top of this area next to the big lake. And those little red lines are all walking paths through the neighborhood. Some are behind the houses. They've got walking paths back there. Up top, this is right in between the 2 lakes, right in the middle there. I'll just drop that in. And those are also walking trails, which includes right around Loch Lomond. And then you've got Highlands down in the corner here. Cool, interesting fact, this one down in the corner here, this area actually has a path across the golf course, and you can actually walk to the pool and tennis club from this part down here. So it's a very enclosed, encapsulated community, and they have kind of a lot of amenities right there in the area. And it's the type of place where you can feel like you're on your own island there. The great part is you drop out 5 minutes into all the shopping, 10 minutes straight into downtown Cary. Also, Hemlock Bluffs is nearby. We'll show you a couple shots of Hemlock Bluffs. It's more of a wooded, secluded trail area, which also has a nature center. They explain about some of the animals and foliage and trees and things in the area. My kids love it. It's got a little play center for the kids over there too. And so yeah, there's a lot to get, a lot to offer here in Lochmere. Let's take a look at the new construction and we'll wrap up this video. Thanks. So as promised, right behind me are the only new construction sites in Lochmere. They're not building anything else at this point. And as you can see, these are single-story homes. They're not completed. There are no model homes, but I think I'm gonna sneak a walk through one of these and see if I can just take a look without getting in trouble. But yeah, as you can see, these are single-story. They do have like maybe a master bedroom up on top. Really great for smaller families, I would say, and anyone who really wants to be in the Lochmere area. Now, behind me is the rest of the construction, and they're building probably the last 15 or 16 of these. The ones that you've seen that are built have actually been sold. So there is a very limited inventory here, and but beautiful little homes nonetheless. And it's all about location, location, location. Every realtor will tell you that. You want to buy the best house you can in the best location, and if nothing else, just move to the area that you want to live in. I'm gonna see if I can sneak through here without anybody noticing. It didn't work on that one. It's locked up. Let me try this one across the street that doesn't have a door on it yet. All right, so this gives you a little bit of a look. They've got kind of a long island here. No pun intended, but that's easily a 10-foot island with a nice long kitchen in it, and open concept to the living room, open concept to the dining area. Appliances ready to go in. Call me Captain Obvious. And I love the new trend of built-in screened-in porches. This is the new deal. Lennar's doing it. And it's just great. Like, just don't make us screen in the porch later. Don't make us, you know, build these things later on. Not so crazy, be honest, about the style of a lined up tile. I still like the old subway tile. Nope, got interrupted there, but solar tubes are coming back in vogue, which I like because natural light, I think, is always the best indoors. And you're gonna have a main floor master, big bathroom with double vanity, walk-in shower. Hopefully you can see this in the dark here. Yeah, around the corner, there's the shower. And big master on the main floor. So my guess, and I haven't talked to the builders about this, but I'm guessing that they're building these to age in place. So you would need to leave the main floor. And it's probably due to, you know, a lot of demand in that area for live-in-place type communities. So there you have it, the only new construction in Lochmere, and that's because there's just not a lot of land left for developers to scoop up in this area. But we told you we'd give it to you, so there you go. And I think you're lucky if you can scoop up a Lochmere property, even an older property that needs work. The location's amazing. Waverly Place is really one of the coolest shopping centers around, other than maybe North Hills is definitely cool as well. But in this area, if you want to stay central, you want to stay near Cary, you want to stay near all the shopping and the action downtown, as well as concerts in the Waverly Place, this is the place to be, Lockmere. All right, that's a wrap on Lockmere in Cary, North Carolina, near Raleigh in the Raleigh Triangle area. It's a fantastic neighborhood. We recommend it if you can find a place for sale. My name is Chris, I'm with eXp Realty, and we have relocation services available for you. I moved across the country and I'd like to help you avoid some of the pain and maybe some of the cost of relocating to North Carolina. Please call, text, or email me at 910-507-2382. Let me know if you're interested in getting our free guides and free mistakes to avoid so we can save you some time and pain as well. We'll see you on the next video.